Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Battletech, the career mode, third time's the charm. Jason Kernsky, game your host, Close Fates, episode 8. There are 752 days left, and we are over in this system over here, close to Davion space here in PAF. We made our way through like one system and then another and came straight over here. This has all been about building Davion reputation. So this is where tanking Torian at the same time. So we've got our Davion up to 74. There's 2 more missions left in this system. And then we need to move a little further north because we need to work on Draconis Combine. And that's the only place to do it. The Torian Concordat is going downhill, which is what we like. Unfortunately, a lot of the missions in this system in PAF have been against the pirates. So my pirate's taking a hit and I don't really want it to. But what can you do? We've done a really good job with this. We're down to the last 2 missions, War Criminal and Fly Swatter. This is a cicada, so we're just going to blow that. We're going to save the good one for the second, for the end. This should have some kind of better mech, maybe, even though it's got lesser skulls. But the fun, and this is against the Torian Concordat, which is great. The fun part has been this mech that I've been playing with, this Battlemaster, that is loaded up with SRM6s. This thing is a beast. I love it. I'm actually working on getting a Cyclops set up with more missiles. You can actually put more missiles on the Cyclops. I don't think it ends up with as much armor when it's done, but I'm excited to see how the Cyclops works too. But this mech is great. You've seen me play the medium mechs, especially the Kintaro, and I'll set it up with just nothing but short-range missiles, and I call it my shotgun shooter. It's like the assault class in XCOM 2 or the Ranger in XCOM 1. It's designed to just get up and close and shoot things with its shotgun, and that's what these mechs are like. The Kintaro is a great example of that. You just put nothing but, you fit as many short-range missiles on it as you can. Nothing but short-range missiles. And then you get it close to enemies and you just let it plow things. And this Battlemaster has been very good at this job. And of course, the great thing about it, so there's the cicada. The great thing about this mech is, with all those short-range missiles, not only do they do a whole lot of damage, which is fantastic, but more importantly than that, they do a lot of stability damage. So they knock things down, which then give your other mechs chances to get aimed shots at things while they're laying on the ground. So here at day 750 whatever, when we still don't have a whole ton of resolve so that we could run like 2 Marauders constantly headshotting things every single turn, it's great to have things that can knock it down and put it on the ground. So this Battlemaster has been a lot of fun. And there's a Thunderbolt. So we'll try to max this stuff out and get as many dead mechs here as we can. Get some cover and get out of the way. I didn't want to have to move. I don't like being out in the open, obviously. I think if you've watched me play this game enough, you know that I don't like being out in the open. I like being in cover. We're going to move this guy right here, the Highlander, into some cover. We're going to give him a chance to just shoot this guy. He's probably going to miss with his Gauss rifle. Yep. I've found that, I don't know if it's just because of catch-up running this particular mech or if it's something in the game code, but even on 80 and 90% shots, the Gauss rifle misses a lot, and if it's anything less than 80%, it's almost guaranteed to be a miss. So that was a 60% shot, and it might as well have been a 0. It just won't hit. There's just nothing you can do about that. It seems they just miss a lot, and I just have no idea if that's because of the pilot or seeing that one too. I don't know if that's because of the pilot's skill or what. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's just so the Battlemaster. I'm gonna run up here. Well, let's see. What I probably should have done is I probably should have used sensor lock off my Marauder first. And in fact, let's just do that. Can she sprint? No, because she can't sprint in sensor lock. I'm going to have her go like this. I should have done this sooner. Should have been her first move, because in the first turn she doesn't have enough resolve to headshot anything. So that's what I should have done. But still, doesn't change the fact that anything under 80% is basically a 0 for those single weapons like that. So this thing's gonna have its fun. This isn't as good as normal. I love it when none of these missiles miss. You get up close with 95% and it will fully fill that bar for instability, which is just awesome. And then the king crab comes along and knocks him over, which is fantastic. I need to get this thing out of the open too. We still don't have an Annihilator, and we still don't have an Atlas of any kind, let alone an Atlas 2. But the way the reputation is working, I'm very happy, because I think I may be able to have my reputation completely under control by day 600, and that would mean 600 days of just mowing stuff down for that. So he's got enough resolve now to do this, but I want him to be really close because I want all 5 lasers to be on this. Just got a chance to headshot this guy. Last mission I took this person out in this Marauder. They didn't headshot a single thing, so I'm hoping that law of averages will come back in my... Well, and there we go, right there. Law of averages says, hey. Enemy down. Redcap heard me talking about him and said, whoa, wait a minute. No, I actually know how to use this Marauder. I know how to do it. The king crab has a little bit of structural damage on it, so I don't need its arms coming off because it's got my really good autocannons on it, so I have to be kind of careful with it.
I'm receiving you.
The thing and the way to be careful it is, first we're gonna have this guy shred a little bit. Who do I want him to shred? The dragon or this thing? Who can actually do more damage? He's got an LRM-10 and an AC-5. Wow. What am I more afraid of? 2 PPCs? Probably the LRM-10. So let's do this.
Multiple targets confirmed.
AC-5 crit. Be nice to blow that up. And then he loses his evasion, which is awesome. Okay. So let's do this. How close can you get? Who can you do more damage to? 80 there and 60 there. Well, this becomes easy then. What if we send you down here? Yeah.
Position confirmed.
This Battlemaster's just been so much fun though. Oh my gosh. One of the nicer kills it had, see there, it knocks it down. One of the nicer kills it had was when enemy mechs are left with like 6 hit points on their head. You can tell it to shoot those missiles at the head, and all you need is one of them to hit, and it finishes them off, which is really cool. Alright, so it's on the ground for the king crab now. We can tell it, hey, just finish it off. It probably won't. I'm going to have him shoot both of those. Because that's usually what happens. And that's fine. We headshot 1 mech, so we can only pull 6 parts anyways. We're only guaranteed 6 parts. Oh, the Marauder. It's the beginning of a new turn. Question is what I want to do here. I'm just going to reserve because I feel like I get better headshots when I take the resolve off of those. I mean the evasion off of those guys. See, he's starting to get hammered. I got to get him out of here.
I'm under heavy fire.
I know.
Standing by.
That's what this guy's job is for, really.
Got it. Acknowledged.
His job is to take evasion off things and prepare it to be knocked over. See, that's nice.
Yes, Commander.
So what we can do here is try to headshot it, and if we can't headshot it, then we'll knock it down and kill it. Oh, it's dead. Great, so there's 2 headshots.
Mech destroyed.
I do love the sound effects in this game. Alright.
Standing by.
This guy is going to sprint up to here.
Roger. Full speed.
And same thing with this person. You need to sprint and get cover.
All right.
Get that all awesome damage reduction. Most important stuff. this thing here. This is going to be a couple of turns of just running around.
How's it going?
Yes, Commander.
Actually, let's do this.
Roger that.
What do we have here? Another thunderbolt? Probably not. It's something.
I've got
Oh, it's a
a
catapult.
satellite.
Okay. It's a catapult. Wow.
I'm receiving you.
I should just run this guy instead of shooting.
Attacking from position.
These catapults, these K2s with the 2 PPCs on them, they just, it seems like such a waste of a good catapult.
Confirmed.
So much rather have a whole bunch of
Ready
missiles
for
on it.
orders. Confirmed.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, she says. Yes. Okay. And where's our little fishy? Yep. Why don't you move up here? We're gonna run this turn, and it's great because we'll be building resolve, so we'll have plenty of.
Yes, Commander.
Plenty of resolve to shoot things with. I think I'm just gonna do
All
that.
right, but I'm ready to go.
This thing's gonna fish back and forth. There. It's just gonna swim back and forth, and here comes the punk.
Commander?
I'm receiving you.
Where can you go? Sprint. Get you up around here.
Going full
Shouldn't have
throttle.
brought you to the right there. That cost me a couple moves.
Roger that. Digging in.
Alright. Now, we're going to have maximum resolve. Me and my creaky table. I hate this. I really want to get a different table. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
You still can't see that person there?
Heading out.
Well, in that case.
Got a lock.
I'm here.
Doink.
Confirmed. I'm taking
It's
this.
got all the missiles in the world.
Standing by.
Oh, you can shoot him right there. Well, that's nice.
All right.
Just bury him with everything then. That's what I want to see.
Scored a critical hit.
Good to go.
You could go down there. You can't. You can't see anything, can you? Best that you come around here then.
Acknowledged.
Yes, baby. Oh yeah. He's like, I'm gonna turn and be over here, and that thing's gonna fish because it wants to run.
Receiving you.
It's just gonna swim around because it wants to run away.
Location confirmed. Sensors locked on.
Waiting for orders.
Just gonna have my Battlemaster probably knock it down here. Shoot it in the leg, maybe? Maybe we can shoot both legs out. There we go. Probably gonna kill it though. It's got 30 structural left in its center torso. The odds of the king crab being able to accurately shoot that leg are probably 0. On the other hand, the Highlander with its Gauss rifle might be able to do the job. Let's try out.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, man. Well, you're going to see. What is it? It's 75 and then a bunch of...
Copy that.
Oh.
Hostile removed.
Yeah, she missed. That's okay.
I'm receiving you.
Where do I want you to go? Can I get you down here?
Double time. Let's go.
I'm not sure that was the best moving position here. Because I don't think it can actually move down there. It can't. It has to go back around this way. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, where can you go from there? Nowhere really. I can't. Can I sprint you? Well, I can kind of sprint you down there. I station Zeta.
What do you need?
I don't want to shoot at this thing because I want to make sure that we kill it. You're going to get one turn and then it's going to take off running with the devil, and you don't want that to happen.
Good to go.
We don't want it to get away. Want to get away.
All in ahead.
Should have Snickers sponsor my channel. Oh, Mr. Cicada. Okay, now we can do this. Let's do it this way.
Standing by.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Doink.
This should be.
See, look, she missed that with 90% with the Gauss rifle. That's just, that's been happening repeatedly, and it's making me think that there's something extra in the code that I'm missing. Because that was a 90% shot, and she completely whiffed it.
I'm here.
I don't. That's happening way too frequently for me. For my. I don't understand. 90% and you completely whiff on the Gauss? I mean, is it just. Do you just stink? How much has it got left?
I think I hit something good.
It's got 40 left. Alright.
Standing by.
Copy that.
Try to shoot it in the head, but you know, it's probably going to laser it right in the core.
See how you like this.
Oh, no, I think it took out its head. Yep. So that works.
Hostile eliminated.
Yeah, like the Gauss rifle hadn't shot 2 turns in a row. It shouldn't have had any kind of recoil penalty. I've got a really good pilot on it. I just don't understand why I'm having such bad luck with it. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't just put a different pilot in there or something. Because that person's not getting the job done. And hasn't been for several missions. I mean, I know you guys are only seeing this one, but trust me, it's been missing a lot. And it's like, why do I even have this weapon if you're going to miss with it all the time? I mean, 90% should mean you should hit 9 out of every 10. That's what that should mean mathematically. And I'm probably hitting about 4 out of every 10 at that percentage, and that's not right. So there's something a little wonky about that. All right, let's go level up our mech wars and do the last mission and get out of here. Ek,
Standing by.
Harpo. This person can run the Marauder now, so we'll put Harpo on it because I've been using a 10-10 pilot
Yeah.
because he didn't quite have enough. Same thing, I need to get this person set up to be able to run it. This is what you do in my shop. You earn enough points to be able to be put into Marauder for a little while, and then once you're outside of the Marauder, then once you become 10-10, you get shelved. You work your way up to be able to pilot the Marauder for a couple of missions, and then you get shelved. Alright, this is also against the Taurian Concordate, so that's awesome. So this person can run the Marauder now, which means somebody else can run this thing, the Battlemaster. I've got my best pilot on this that isn't a 10-10. They have 9 guts, which means best heat threshold reduction and the best at recoil. That's as good as it gets. 10 just adds a 3rd hit point to your pilot. That's it. And she's got a 10 in gunnery. So there's no reason this person shouldn't be completely annihilating everything. I'm going to switch you with Wild Goose and let Wild Goose run the Highlander then, because it's just been really annoying that you've been missing with it so much. And I wonder, it makes me wonder if secretly they haven't coded something into certain pilots to say, well, it doesn't really matter what these numbers are. If they're shooting a Gauss rifle, we're going to make this number effectively a 4 or something. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past game programmers, really. I'm a programmer myself. I know how easy it would be to do and give them something to snicker about at the water cooler. Did you see that YouTube guy missing with that Gauss rifle all the time? I think he's on to us. I mean, without looking at the code, how do you know? I just know that in the past, playing this game a lot, the Gauss rifle has been my favorite weapon because it actually appeared to work correctly. It's very powerful. It's got penetration through armor. It's an awesome weapon, and then this is the first time I've had a pilot on it that just seems like she can't hit it no matter what. And we have over here a Warhammer, which will be great. It's exact same map.
After this mission, let's make snowmen.
So let's go.
Let's move.
We got ambushers
Copy that, Commander.
this time.
Betcha. I
So
copy.
we actually have, what do we have? We have Taurian forces and the ambushers over there.
Spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
Shut up, Darius. The mission right before this one, before I started recording for YouTube, was a capture base mission. And I hate it because as soon as you come up on the base, Darius yells at you, "I'm still seeing enemy targets around there. You have to clear that base." Darius, we just found it. Shut the F up already. Oh my gosh. I hate that character. I'm not sure I've ever hated a character in a 4X game, in a turn-based game, as much as I hate Darius. I really wish he was different. I really dislike that
I got a
character.
sensor trace.
And when I was new to the game and I was playing it and I didn't know anything about it, I really felt like he was going to be helpful. Like his intel was going to be helpful for these missions. It's worse than not helpful. Sometimes he's actively sabotaging you. It's like, oh my gosh, you stink. You suck. Alright, I'm gonna do the smart thing this turn. I don't have any resolve, so we're just gonna go in here. We're gonna sensor lock the crab.
I've got a sensor lock.
Now he's gonna be like, what? What? Come on, enemies, get done with your turns. Alright.
What do you need?
So I can do all kinds of different things here.
Got it.
Let's get the battle master up here first and shoot at this guy. That's just a lot of instability. You can hammer on those guys. It's awesome. Oh yeah, look, it's a car. Okay.
Yep. Yes, Commander.
We're gonna want the Highlander to stay here and stay facing that way so he can take that car out, that tank, when it comes up. 95% with the Gauss rifle. Oh hey, it hit him. Now he's gonna be put on the ground. Missiles. Missiles are awesome. And then the king crab. Alright. Let's put the king crab down here.
Confirmed.
Because these cars that are going to come through this pass, it can kill really easily. I'm going to have him shoot with one of these. Like 80%, you missed. With it on the ground.
Targeting system janky.
No, it's not. You just... And see... I don't know. I mean, was that Ketchup again who did that? Targeting system janky? Was that her? Jeez. What's up with you? Are you just like a really crappy pilot? Are you secretly coded to be crappy? Is that what I'm supposed to learn from this game? Is that some pilots have secret code that makes them crappy? I don't know. I wish I could get some kind of verification from Harebrained Schemes. I'd love for them to be able to say, yes, there's secret code that makes some pilots stupid. They suck. And when you figure it out, you should just ditch them. It's like, come on, guys. I mean, that's just not right.
What's up, boss?
The Marauder cannot use any resolve to attack and kill this person in the head.
Affirmative.
Aim for the snout. Up here. The snout. The snout. No snout.
Hostile removed.
Yes, the hostile was removed. Enforcer. Alright. Well, so who's...
Yep.
Yes, it's Ketchup running the King Crab, and she just missed an 80% shot with an autocannon. I'm going to pay way more attention to this. It might... Ketchup. I'm not trusting you, honey.
Heading out.
I mean, you're just... Obviously, this is going to suck. He's got no good shots. She's got no good shots. Let's do this. Let's have you stand pat.
Standing by.
The Highlander can shoot at all kinds of things. So what do we want to shoot at here? It's got really low to hit with the spider. It's got low to hit with the assassin. It's gonna plow the enforcer. Okay, knock this thing over.
Engaging target.
Do that. Yeah, unsteady. This will be great. We'll knock this one
What can I
down.
do for you? No sweat.
Not when it's cold. Oh, that's nice. Watch its arms fall right off. That's great. Oh, yeah. I like that.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
I don't think he likes it, but he took it.
Show me your war face.
Okay. So the spider's like, I'm getting out of here. This is too rich for my blood. Oh, it thinks it's going to come around and flank me. You have no idea what you're in for, punk. Really? That's funny. It hits my battle mech, but they consider it a miss. Sometimes the animations don't match up with what's going on in this game, and that's one of the things I wish they would fix. I'm sure they won't patch this game anymore,
Send me
though.
a
But...
real mech warrior.
Okay, you can kill this.
Now let's see how you handle this.
It's really hard to hit them in the head on the ground, but... Oh, there we go. I say that, and then she does it. Or he does it.
Hostile eliminated.
Harpo. Harpo, who kind of looks a little bit like Michael Fassbender. Fassbender is just one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Guy's awesome. Okay, so this thing up here is not... Oh, this is awesome. He has no evasion. Get ready to rumble.
Firing everything I've got.
Really only has one weapon. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Want some more? Huh?
I don't know if it wants some more, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't want what you're dishing out. What's going to go? Oh, there's Inferno Carrier. Oh, great. Lots of burning gel. Well, I know what we can do here. Yes, let's do this. Okay. Neither one of these things have evasion. They're both like that. So let's do this. We're going to have you shoot the ultra autocannon at this guy over here. It's going to get very hot for you, but 80% and 80%. Hey, she actually hit that one. That's nice. And she hit that one. Well, good job. Okay, Ketchup.
Stay down.
Is the law of averages going to play back into our hands for you?
Waiting for orders.
That'd be nice. We have to kill this thing over here.
Double time. Let's go.
So let's get the Highlander in position to do that. Destroy the ambushes. Oh, Wild Goose took a headshot. Well, that's good because this is the last mission in this system, so wounded pilots don't hurt me. I will give you a little bit of brief humor for those of you who are watching these episodes, hanging out with my channel. I really appreciate it. I know there's only about 50 of you, but
Good to go.
it's been a very cool thing. I think you all know my long-standing struggle with enjoying the sound of my own voice.
Locked on.
I'm glad lots of people do. It's made this channel work. My mellow gaming style and my smooth FM radio DJ voice.
Yeah.
But one of the funny things is I'm a horrible singer. Really bad. That's one of the reasons I play guitar. Other than I love the guitar is I can't sing. And in my band, I'm asked sometimes to sing some backup vocals, and thankfully there's 3 other people kind of masking my horribleness, which is fantastic. But we started doing... We keep adding songs to our repertoire every week, waiting for the day when we can finally get back out and play shows.
Got it.
And we're running through AC/DC's Dirty Deeds. And that's actually a voice that I get to do. Dirty Deeds and the Dunder Cheek. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun thing. So I gotta put my bad singing voice to work.
Yep.
Which is all right. Can't complain about that. Okay, this is very hot, so you're gonna shoot one of these. One of these things, the AC-20, just core this little guy out. I don't
Copy that.
There you go. Good job.
So removed.
Breaching shot. And these guys are like, whoa, wait a minute. There's a king crab there, but if we go around the mountain, a Highlander will shoot at us. So, I don't think this is going to work out for you guys. And then somewhere over here, there's a Warhammer coming down. And these guys here, Ice Station Zebra, they're just like, please don't come over here and stop us. Please. It took 3 years to set up this research station.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Please leave us alone. The banana boat. Hey, you can actually... There's a 50-ton mech and a 55. Well, let's see what this is. It's a hunchback. It's the 4P. It's the laser variant.
What do you need?
I think I have finally memorized which is which now.
All right.
And the 4P is the laser variant.
Fire it.
Look at all his lasers.
Yep.
Alright. You are hot. And I don't mean that in a
Turbo.
sexy way. Although all those SRMs kind of is
What do
sexy.
you need?
But you're also
Moving to
hot.
position.
So what we're going to do is just have the two of you kind of set up for not an ambush, but a... it can be an ambush. They know we're here. I'm just setting you up to funnel them in here to the kill zone, the death trap. Oh, look at you. Aren't you brave? Gonna come right in there and shoot at my king crab like you think you know what you're doing. Alright, so in an effort to get you moved over here while we're moving you, we're going to keep making use of this.
Sensors locked on.
Awesome. And then this fellow's going to... Oh, what is he? He's a...
That's all you got?
What is he shooting with? How many tons is he? 65. Okay, so he's a rifleman. And here comes the goon.
Yeah.
The main target. Fortunately, we know that he is just PPC, so as long as we stay out of line of sight, we're okay.
Split fire. Confirmed.
I just wanted to strip some evasion off that Wolverine so those other guys would get maximum effect. Alright. And then next
Yep.
up is this guy. Perfect. Get in
I'm with you,
here.
Commander. Moving out.
Shoot this guy.
Time to die.
I like that. Time to die, yes. Oh, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
I'll do what I can.
Sometimes that's not much. I'm going to have you shoot this.
Acknowledge. Nice. Got past the armor.
And knocked him down, which is wonderful. Although we're not going to be able to get the Marauder up there to shoot him this next turn. There's... Oh, this is a Jaeger mech. I love the Jaeger mech. I love the design of the Jaeger mech, but I also love the functionality of it. Unfortunately, I just never get the opportunity to use the Jaeger mech before I get something better.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Well, kind of. I mean, technically speaking. Yeah, so you can't get up here to shoot anything. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. You've got one shot. You're going to get 3 long lasers on this homeboy. See if you can poke him in the face.
Confirmed.
Yeah. You scared him like a spider just fell down in front of his face, but you didn't hit him. The Wolverine says, I still have my best weapon, and I just missed with it. Oops. The Battle Master is hot. So what do we want to do here? Here's what we can do. We can take the Battle Master and we can either shoot him at this guy, or since he's so hot, we can just take him. Oh, he doesn't have... I switched people, that's right. So he doesn't have sensor lock. Okay.
Yep.
Mr. King Crab, what do you have? You got a 95 with that auto cannon. Well, let's shoot it.
Take this.
That didn't kill it.
How did that taste?
Jaeger mixes. Look at me with all of my guns. Yeah, and I don't want my Battlemaster standing there getting thrashed, so probably should have moved him.
Okay, that was bad.
I know. What we're gonna do is move you. Actually, getting you up here into these trees might be a really good idea, because we can almost do it.
Sprinting.
You'll cool down. Yeah, you cooled down a lot, which is great.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
Drop this, dude.
Taking
How much is left in his core? 60. Oh, that did it.
target down.
Oopsies. Bad guy down. Hunchback is going to come up here, and since he's in a cold climate, he's the perfect one to just start using all his lasers, baby. Okay, so you have a chance to shoot this guy again in the face. Try it again. Nope, ain't happening. Only one of them. How much is left on his head? He's got 5 armor and 16 internal. Okay. We have a lot of resolve. So what we can do is this.
On my way.
Odds of this actually working are really low, especially because look, it's 4% to hit him, but
Affirmative.
if you get 2 of those missiles to hit it in the head, that's what happens. Since they scatter so much. Oh my gosh, that's like the second or third time I've done that now, and it's awesome every time. I love it.
Coordinates received. Yep.
Okay, you can swap attacks. Shoot the ultra auto
Aye,
cannon.
aye. Engaging target.
Shot its useless arm off.
Scored a critical hit.
But this will give us a chance to kill it on the ground for free with no resolve cost.
Let's hit him hard.
That ultra autocannon takes such a penalty. You see that? It went from 95 to 65. After you shoot it, the recoil and everything's like, wow. But gosh, for a weapon that you can shoot and then give a turn off, it's so damn good. It does so much damage, it's just ridiculous.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Okay, so you're right there. Chance to shoot everything. You're probably going to hit him in the chest, but... Oh no, you got him in the face. Oh, and then you hit him in the chest. Oh, but it considered head destroyed first. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Yes, we can. Perfect. Alright, now we all have to go over here and shoot this bozo, who's going to come after us.
Yeah.
You sprint down here. You're no longer necessary to be over there.
Moving fast.
I think the thing to do is try to come at this guy from 2 different directions here.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Yep.
I'm receiving
You, Highlander, go. Go this way. We'll try not to destroy those guys there.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
He's gonna come over in this direction. We're gonna sprint. Yep. We'll get ourselves in position to take this person on. Oh, look at this. We're gonna be able to sneak right up on his back. So if he decides to get away,
Yes, Commander. Move order received.
and Ice Station Zebra is saying, please don't blow us up, please. Please, so much research time, so much money. Either that or they're going to come running out of the building any second and be like, mow us down. The Thing is here. Man, I love The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing is one of the best films of all time. It is easily one of my top 3 horror films of all time. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I love watching. And it's October now. We have to be watching these things. We have to be watching horror movies. Alright. Up there, this is going to be hard. It's hard to face shoot these things from the side. It can be done. I've done it, but it's a little harder, it seems like.
Primary target is taking
It almost seems like the game is listening,
Show me your war.
and it wants to be contradictory to me. Oh, you think it's hard? Watch me show you how easy it is.
Mission successful.
That's too funny. That is too funny. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing. This can be really hard. Clunk. First laser. Hits it. Nails it. All done. Well, let's grab it then. It was the headshot. So let's grab this. And then what other powerful thing do we... We'll take part of that Jaegermech. We'll see how many of these it gives us. And not too many. 13 million. Is nothing to get too excited about, but one thing I'm considering doing here on the channel is a review of Baldur's Gate 3 in early access, because I just started playing that, and it's fantastic. I have so much to say about that game. Alright, let's fix our mechs here. This one can be repaired. Cyclops is 1 day work in progress, and that's the other one. I don't have anything else that I really need, unless I want to change something. Now that's the thing. The Battle Master, this one, I think I might have some better SRM6s, but I'm not sure, so I wanted to look. Because if I have them, I should use them. I have an SRM6 plus. This one does an extra 2 damage, and so does that one. And 4 damage, and 4 damage, and 4 damage. So I'm not adding 50% crit chance. I want the damage. And he's also got an arm mod. I forgot about that. So we're gonna just leave that there. Unless he has a cockpit mod. +3 to injury resist. That'd probably be really good for him to have, since he's going to be up close and personal with people. That'd be a good thing to get. And then there's nothing else I really want to change, unless... This Marauder 3 is the one I've been using. And if I have some better long lasers or something for it. Let's look and see. Long laser, I just got standard long lasers. And I don't think the store has anything either. Nope, it's got those. So what's it using for medium lasers? +3 accuracy, +3 accuracy, and +50% crit chance. I could swap that out. Put it there. What I should do is, this one is +5 damage and +1 accuracy. I should swap that with that laser. And the reason for that is because in the arms, they're already more accurate. So you want, let's make maximum use of accuracy in there. I don't think I have a rangefinder. I don't. I do have a TTS for energy weapons, though, and that would be fantastic. This is 2 slots, so I'd have to get rid of a couple heat sinks, but we have a heat sink D to use. In fact, we have 2 of them. So if we took one of them, if we took some of this off, because a heat sink D is what? It's 1 slot. If I did that, and then I could use both heat sink Ds, actually. If you did that, that gives you basically what you had for heat efficiency. And then it gives you the TTS for a little more accuracy. I like that. I like that a lot. So that's where we're at. I haven't even had a chance to take the Grasshopper out yet. This Grasshopper could be refit. It doesn't have all of our best medium lasers on it, because there's a bunch of them that have, see, anything that's plus damage I'd really like to use for it. Anything that's got a bonus here. So we'll do that. He's a couple days to fix. Oh, hold on. And then there's a pulse laser. I had some, yeah, there's an S pulse. This is 1 ton, 1 slot. Okay. I'm going to use these guys instead then. So make this thing a little bit more mean. A little bit more mean. I also have I also have Banshee versions of these. Just they're loaded up with a ridiculous amount of lasers. They're kind of fun, except they can't jump around like the Grasshopper, so they can't get from behind shots as easy. They can't shoot. They can't backstab. But we are full of... I don't think we can hire anybody more because we only have 16 to 16 berths. So I'd like to be able to hire some of these people. Wow, look at this person. This person's loaded. Do we have anybody we can get rid of and take this person on instead? Pinto? Big Sly is a backer, so that's why I grabbed that person. This Leshy. Oh, and Whisper. I might get rid of this person here. Let's dismiss you. Let's go to the hiring hall and pick up that last guy who had a bunch of skills. Yeah, Pinto, you can come. I've been trying to pick up all of the Kickstarter backers when I find them, but I don't really have room for all of them. We're working on fixing that last piece. So this is everything. There's nothing in the store. The only thing we can really do is sell stuff now, and I don't want to because this is we take a 50% price decrease. I don't think it affects our selling, but I don't ever like to push my luck with that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do instead is travel, and this means breaking out the star map and figuring out where we're going to go next. Okay, so here's the plan. Up here in this part of Davian space, these 4 or 5 places over here, Diefenbacher and Carmichael, Lindsay, Desolate Plains, and Brockway. These are all short jump distances, and in fact, if we take a look at the jump distance map, we can see that they're all basically blue, 2 blue squares. So blue squares mean 4 days, blue triangles mean 5 days, and that the bad one there is the green triangle at 8 days, and that would be the pirate station, Diefenbacher. But we're going to want to stop at Diefenbacher probably if it has something really good that we want. But anyway, this is where we want to target, and the reason is right now our reputation with the Draconis Combine is low. So we need a low skull system to start doing contracts for them so that we can grab contracts for them. Now, the flip side of that is down here. This is also for the Draconis Combine, is of unknown origin. And this is a really good way to get the contract started, is to come down here and do this Flashpoint compound. You'll gain some reputation with this guy. Here's your employer. The OPT4 is unknown, and it's not against anybody that's going to hurt you. So it would also be smart to come down here and do this and start this up. This is a lot of systems to fly to that we haven't flown through before. So this would be Pyrrhus, Carthage, all these systems, Argos. This would get us down here. In fact, we could fly over here to Portland and cut it off here at Tarragona. How many days for this Flashpoint campaign? I think it's permanent. It doesn't go away. So I think this is what we're going to do. This will kickstart our Draconis Combine faction, and then we can fly back up here to these systems up here and finish it off along with the Davian stuff. So this would be the smart thing to do. So the only problem with our plan here is that Tarragona is 9 days of travel, which stinks. But I feel like this is going to be the best way to handle the reputation, and plus we're going to kill a whole bunch of systems on the way out of here now. Unfortunately, we have to fly through them on the way back. I'm a little bit wary of doing that. But for the sake of it, here's the problem. Brockway is a 1 skull system, and then Lindsay is a half skull system. And both of these systems here have Draconis Combine, and they would have Draconis Combine contracts. But look, they also have the Taurian Concordat, Davian, and Pirates. That's a lot of other people that could potentially have contracts. You could fly into these systems and maybe have 1 Draconis Combine contract, and that'd be it. And that would really suck. So I think the prudent thing to do is come down here and take care of this. It's 3 days in, it's 9 days out. We kill a bunch of systems on the way down here. Yeah, I think and we're gonna take a look at Pyrrhus on the way over. If Pyrrhus has things we really want, then we may have to stop there. Yes, the Davion likes us now, which is great. He doesn't, and that's fine. Where our reputation with Davion is now is at 92, which is fantastic. So that's exactly where we want to be. We're gonna and financial report, and we can finally afford to basically start going for extravagant and getting the extra +2 morale effect. We might as well do that. So we'll get out of this system and we'll stop at this next one. We'll pause and we'll see what the black market has for us, because if it has easy annihilators and a bunch of ultra autocannons, or if it had something absurd like an Atlas II, we would have to stop. We would just have to stop. All right, show us what you got in your store. I'm not so concerned with the contracts. I want to see the store. Everything here is going to be expensive because of... I still always like to look, but it's the black market that we're concerned with. So there's 3 pieces for a regular Atlas, which doesn't get me super excited. There's a Phoenix Hawk, a Stalker, a Victor, a Zeus. There's an autocannon 10+++, an LRM 20, but I wouldn't stop for just that, and 1 Ultra Autocannon 2, which would be really nice to have. So there's nothing worth stopping for there. Pickup game. Play a friendly game. No, yep, high spirits, great, that's awesome. Okay. The one I'm looking on the lookout for? Those darn medical supplies. The ones that killed my last game. My last career playthrough. The Gamma Pod is going to allow us to hire more soldiers. He's got everything ready to go here. We just have to... I'd love to have... I'm not sure we're going to have Reputation done by 600 days, but I would really love it if we did. It'd be fantastic. 737 days. I'm not sure we can get it done by then, because we still have to go all the way over to Merrick Space and do Steiner, and tank Steiner, but man, it would be pretty awesome to have that done. I'd be very, very excited about that. Tarragona is our destination. She's got that complete. Now we can go over here to engineering. We can say, well, in that case, the next thing to work on is recreation for morale. So please do those. Peritalada. Abandoned. This is actually part of my favorite part of the game, I think, is trying to do all the traveling and the strategy and figuring out that this is it. Local government. Okay. Tarragona. We're right here. I missed a day, I think. I misclicked. Yep, we want to go right here. So we want to, and what do they got for contracts? Just out of curiosity. There may be some stuff in the system we want to do after doing the Flashpoint. I don't know for sure. So let's check. Darius, do your job. Bring up the contracts. Do the one thing you're good at. Come on, my friend. What's happening here? Oh, my goodness. So there's one right here for the pirates, which would be fantastic. And then there's a whole bunch of these that stink. But if they're against... Yeah, like this is against the Magistrate of Canopus. So this could be a lot of easy missions for... Yeah, we have to go to the planet anyway, so let's do this. Travel to system. Change course. There could be a lot of easy missions that'll help give some experience to our lesser developed mech warriors. That'd be kind of nice. 3 days. See, it was saying 9 days. I love that about being able to skip 3 days in. It's still going to be 9 days out, which is going to suck. But, yep, and here's the Flashpoint campaign. So we're going to want to do this. So we will start this on the next episode. That would make the most sense, I think, since we're just about an hour into this thing. So here we go. Of unknown origin. Let's work for Bob and get that Draconis Combine reputation up. Thanks for watching, folks. As always, if you guys dig it, thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a question or comment down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, support my channel with Patreon listed in the link below. See you next time. Thanks for watching.